midnight dream, damnest thing you've ever seen. I like the likes of her. Where do I get me one of those girls? The farmer's daughter, homecoming queen, likes to fight, what a sweet little thing. She can drink iced tea, throw back a shot. Now there ain't much going, that girl ain't got.
We have a chapter leader, Kristen Carlisle, who's down in Alabama. So she decided to hook us chapter leaders up on a hog hunt down there. And I was able to go on a hog hunt, something I've always wanted to do. Now down in Alabama, hogs are a big nuisance. It's horrible. They destroy the crops, they destroy the fields, and I mean, the hogs really take over down there.
Here we are in Thomaston, Alabama. We're going to have a hog hunt tomorrow. This is a pond here where we're staying. Some of the girls are down there fishing, casting and seining, just playing around. This was all new to me. I've always wanted to kill a wild hog, so this was the opportunity for me to get to kill a wild hog. And then we find out that we're going to be stabbing them, killing them with a knife. That was something I had never thought about.
So, well, Christina and I drove a lot of hours to Alabama to attend Kristen's hog hunt event, which was probably one of the absolute best experiences of my life. And going into it, I was super excited to think about going hog hunting, and then I found out we were going to hunt them with knives.
And dogs.
And at first I was like, I don't know if I can walk up to something and just stab it with a knife, but at the same time I was kind of excited about it.
I was too. And I remember when I told my husband, he's like, you do realize what you're going to be doing, right? And I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like, you know, I mean, he's done it before. He did it when he was in the military, and I guess he thought I was going to chicken out.
Look, you're getting ready for our first hog hunt.
We've got signal right here.
Do we?
A little bit.
If we do, I can go live.
Should totally go live.
Yeah, I go live on Instagram.
Hey guys, wildlife women here down here in Alabama. Get ready to stick some hogs. You're already gonna fall.
It was actually funny because I actually wound up being the first person to, no, actually no, Linda was first, I think, but
Yeah, then you.
yeah, and then I was after Linda, so I was kind of, I guess, one of the beginning girls to have done it.
I hear dogs. Oh yes, I'm coming. Oh. Make sure your video's there. I got it on. Oh, I hear it. Oh.
But it kind of just, it happened so fast.
Yeah, like you're in the right place at the right time. Like you worry about the dogs mainly, so you gotta rush in and get it done so they don't get hurt, so nobody else gets hurt.
Yeah, because as soon as those dogs start barking, the guys who took us out, they're like, come on, like we gotta go, like
your heart starts pounding
yeah,
really hard.
And you know they're like, we gotta go, and it's like everybody starts, your adrenaline starts going.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Ready? How we doing? Hey, Jimmy. He's on his car with these. I'll tell you that. He's ready to go. Get ahead, ready. Get ahead. Get ahead. Get ahead.
I got here just in time to see.
Okay, so that's what we talking about.
Like,
get ahead. Get ahead.
I missed it.
I got water down. See you watching on. Wash your hands. All right, get down there. Oh, Ginge hog.
That's the prettiest.
Get down on the other side of him. Hold his ears. Yeah.
Get a picture.
Yeah. Get ahead. Got him. There you go.
Ready? Yeah. That's perfect. I was like, I want to see how this one. I was trucking.
We started out that morning, everybody got into some side-by-sides with the guys that was taking us out for the hog hunt. I just so happened, me and my mom, to get in the side-by-side with Trace Allen. He's my buddy for life. We had a blast that day. He made sure that me and my mom both got hogs that day, and his bulldog was just absolutely amazing. We had such a good time. With my hog, I actually got a smaller hog that day, but we started out riding around, and we heard the curs kick in and things like that, and then they turned the bulldogs loose. So we take off running through the swamp of Alabama. That was nuts.
Kimmy, called Hog. Felicia, get ahead. Tickle, get ahead. Get ahead, Tickle.
I just feel.
Get ahead, Felicia.
I get my Bowie knife off my side, and I walk in, and I stick the hog, and just, you know, for lack of better, you know, blood just squirts everywhere, and it goes up in my face, and just in that instant, it was just so thrilling and so exciting. I've hunted for the last 3 or 4 years, but I've never took one with a knife. It's either been at long range with my rifle or a bow. So just this experience to be able to do this with a knife was just something that I'll never forget. I absolutely love the hog hunt. I can't wait to go back to Alabama to do another one.
We had a dog to go out on a hog, and we was going to let one of the girls go after it. But somehow or another we got separated because there was another group of dogs that took out after another hog, and she went that way. So here I am going this way where the dogs has got one cornered up. Once we get to the hog, they said, "Melissa, this is yours." I was like, "What?" I was nervous, excited. I couldn't believe my opportunity had come, but here I was. Took out after this hog, and scary moment. The hog broke loose from the dogs, and it come at me and another guy, and it stopped probably a good 5 to 8 feet from us, and there was this tree that had fell down. I get up on top of the tree. I mean, it ain't that far off the ground, but I stand up on the tree trunk that's laying there. So I was able to go in and kill the hog. Let me just tell you, there's nothing like it. It was definitely a nice size hog, about 130-pound hog, and it also tasted really good.
I'm Tina Thornsberry, the owner and guide of Beaver Creek Outfitters in beautiful Knott County, Kentucky, the elk capital of the East. If you were lucky and you drew a tag to come hunt in Kentucky, give us a call at 606-369-6594. Let Justin, Ross, Brad, or myself help you fill your tag of a lifetime.
My name is Heather LeBlanc, and I'm a chapter leader with Wildlife Women. My counties are Gallatin, Boone, and Grant. And I went on my first hunting experience for the hog hunt down in Alabama.
Heather got her first pig. Yay! The first hog.
I can't believe I don't have emotion. I feel like I should.
You got some adrenaline rush? You got the adrenaline rush?
No. I was really calm, quiet. I said, thank you, little piggy, for not squealing like a crazy maniac.
We'll see her later have buck fever and she'll be over.
Start jerking your head. It's your cry.
Only thing she's killed. That's her first kill ever.
First kill. Good girl. Congratulations.
Since it was my very first time hunting, I really didn't want to be in front of everybody when I took my turn. So I had asked Justin if we could head on out, and he just took off. So we got on a hog, just me, him, and Christina. And I took my turn, and it was nice and quiet. And the hog almost just laid down, didn't make a squeal, and it was wonderful. It was a great experience.
Awesome. That won't roast him on that, will it?
We'll just have bacon by the time we get back.
One experience that I got to witness this time around was my mom. I took her with me down to Alabama. She had never killed an animal before, and we talked about it, we planned it. You know, I really wanted her to get on a hog. Even Trace, you know, the guy that took us, he was like, if we do anything else today, we're getting your mom a hog. You know, we wanted her to have her first actual kill. She had never killed anything before. And so we're out in this big old bottom, and we drive by and we see this huge sow in this bottom with 2 piglets. And we think, okay, you know, we've got to get on this hog for her. So, you know, Trace takes off. We actually leave the rest of the hunting party because they're tracking another hog. It was just hogs everywhere that day. And we track it into this field and stuff. Well, we lose it for a minute and stuff. And I look over and I see this excitement on my mom because she knows that it's her time to shine. It's her time to get down, you know, and dirty and just, you know, get her first, you know, actual kill.
Mom, are you excited? That's a big pig.
And so we had to wait for the other party to get there and things like that. So we wait for all the other girls to get here. And then on the video, you'll see we're just absolutely hammering through this bottom to get her to this hog. And we pull up. And the dogs have got the hog bait, and you know, you just hear the sounds and all the excitement going around. And then, you know, I look at my mom and I'm asking her if she's ready, and you know, and she just looks at me with this smile on her face, and she's like, yeah, I can do this. You know, she had seen a few of us kill, you know, hogs earlier in the day, so she was ready, you know. And so she gets off the side-by-side, she gets her spear, you know, and she walks over here, and I'm talking, this is a 170-pound hog. She got the biggest hog of the weekend.
All right, Mom. All right, Mom, come on. Come on, Mom. Easy on Mom's phone. Mom, what's your passcode? Mom, come on. Mom, how you turn your phone on? I got all video.
you know, and she goes over and, you know, and she sticks the hog, and then it's just like, I've never seen my mom in that element, you know. I got teary-eyed, I won't lie, you know, because I just felt like, you know, she's taught me so much in life, you know, and, you know, for me to be able to take her and to show her, you know, my world and what I love to do, and for her to have this much excitement and, as you know, love it as much as I do, it was just an experience that I'll never forget. So rock on, Mom. You know, I can't wait for many more adventures with you. You know, hopefully we'll go down and get some more hogs, and, you know, maybe this fall we'll get you a deer this year.
That is wow. Oh my God. That is incredible. That's so great. Oh my God, that is amazing.
I feel like I really like that.
I put him down with the pen.
I'm Samantha Lewis, and I'm the chapter leader over Clay, Leslie, and Breathitt counties, which is kind of spread out, but that's where I work, live, and play. And when we went down to go hog hunting, we were watching the dogs on the tracking monitor, and they told us when you see a group of them get together, that means that we've got a big hog. So we saw 2 or 3 light up, and then the rest of the dogs started running towards the other ones. We got out there, and there was these big, huge trees laying across where we needed to get to the hog. And I started to go over the logs, but the guys were hollering, no, 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 come around to the other side. So I had the camera on my hat, and I was running around, and when I got there, the Catahoulas had the hog rounded up, and they let the pit loose, and the pit held him down. And I had a homemade knife that my friend Keith Salyers made for me, and he put this great guard on there, so I had no problems worrying about whether or not I was going to cut my hand. And it was just like taking a hot knife through butter, just straight in, and there was no problems. And the hog just, he gave up the ghost right then.
I'm coming. Okay. Hey. So.
Come here, call hog. Call it hog. Hey, come on. Come on. Call it hog.
Hey.
Time to shine.
Hey, where? Just
Right there. Right
here?
Yep.
I didn't realize that, no, right here. Turn left.
We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I saw one run. We had a whole group of pigs come across the road. I was gonna jump out and run.
We saw that little one.
Hold my beer and watch this.
I said, y'all want me to catch it? They said, yeah, she's running down the side of the road.
Catch it.
I took off, it hooked out there right. I just stopped, and they were like, what happened? I was like,
What color was that one?
It was red.
And when we saw it, must have looped around.
Okay, it was 3.
Drug it out of there by myself, and it was just the most awesome hunt I've ever been on.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
It's incredible just being out there seeing how much damage these animals do and how some farmers won't even farm anything anymore. And just overnight, just from hunting one day and then moving to the same area the next day and just driving past it on the UTVs, the amount of ground that they root up and just destroy everything in the path.
Yeah.
So I can definitely understand why this is a problem and they need to basically invite people down to do this.
Because we're from Jersey, we don't have the same hog problem that is, that plagues a lot of the southern United States. Supposedly we're actually starting to get some in like the tip of South Jersey. It's not a very commonly spoken about thing in Jersey. We don't want that problem there, although it'd be fun to take care of it.
Yeah.
But we really don't want that problem there, so we'll probably have to go back to Alabama again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. But like just like driving around and like it was awesome just to see how people do it. Like it's their own dogs and their UTVs and the dog crates in the back, and then they have the catch dog on top on a short chain. And I felt bad because the dog's like sliding around a little bit, but the dogs are they're more excited than we are.
They absolutely loved it. It was really cool to see working dogs work, and the dogs absolutely loved being out there, which was really cool to see. And they were the sweetest things. Like we would be hanging around by the UTVs and hanging with the dogs and getting ready to just go from one spot to another, so the dogs would be...
And they're taking little cat naps and just...
Yeah, they're taking little cat naps, and it's like you go over them, pet the dogs, and they'd be giving you kisses in between, but when it's go time, it's go time
for them.
And which is a really cool thing.
Someone had told the guides that, I had trouble getting around in rough terrain. I was afraid of falling. So we go on our hog hunt. They turn the dogs loose, which was fascinating. They turn their hounds loose. The hounds go just sort of like coon hunting. If anybody's ever been coon hunting, I've went a few times with my husband. But the hounds go and they bay the hogs up and they tree them or bay them. And then when they do that, the guides, they turn the pit bulls loose. So they would run in, the pit bulls would run in, and they will catch the hogs or pigs and hold them till the guides get there. Then they would grab them, and the dogs would hold them, and then we would go in with a knife for whoever, and you stab them and you kill them. You like in the heart, like you would shoot a deer or whatever, but you stab them. So I was going to be an observer in all this. So I told everybody I was just going to observe. Well, we go out that morning, and the first thing off the bat, the guys, the dogs treat a hog, bait a hog. Don't say treat. I'm so used to coon hunting. My husband always done that. So they bait the hogs, and it was real close to the road. Was in the side-by-sides. They go in, and they catch the hog or pig, and they bring it out, and they say, okay, Mama Linda, this one's for you. You won't have to walk in too far to get it. It's close. You go ahead and do the first one. Uh-oh. That's when I decided, oh no, I'm going to be the first one, and I'm not going to wimp out, Here I am, the oldest, hunted all my life, sort of mentoring these girls, so it wouldn't look right for me to wimp out. So I go in, and I take my knife, and they hold the hog, and they tell me where to stab it. And I remember aiming my knife, shutting my eyes, and stabbing the hog.
Okay. It's yours, Linda Lou. Do you want to do a little one? I want the big one, but
We'll get you another one too.
don't worry, it's plenty.
It's big enough for the little Max.
Sorry, Max.
As long as it doesn't leave your wall.
If he squeals,
He's going to squeal. Right there.
push it.
Push it in there.
He squealed, and when it quit squealing, I opened my eyes. I was sort of like, oh, did I just do that? It was an experience, but it was sort of not what I was expecting. But anyhow, that was my first hog hunt, my first experience killing a hog like that, a wild one. And I guess it was not that bad for me. Afterward, it was sort of bad, but not that bad, I guess because I closed my eyes.
I can't believe I just done that.
It's bad on pigs, but it's not bad when you kill a big one.
Yeah.
When you get a it's hard to kill a pig like this.
Well, ain't dead yet.
It's dead. That's just nerves. It's hard to kill a pig, but
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community, a place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
SemoCamo.com, the best the outdoor industry has to offer. From trees and camouflage to Woodhaven custom turkey calls, we try to carry only the best products. We carry Indian Creek choke tubes as well as no scent products. We also carry a full line of scent attractants. Remember, SemoCamo.com, the best the industry has to offer.
There was definitely a one-of-a-kind experience, and that is something I cannot wait to do again. That is on the top of my list of things I want to do again.
And how accommodating everybody was. The cabin we stayed in was amazing. Kristen, I can't imagine everything she went through to organize it, but...
Kristen, you did a great job.
Yeah, it was literally the best experience of my life on a road trip, for sure.
Yeah.
But...
Oh.
And the pork loins were excellent.
Kristen, she set up this event for the Wildlife Women chapter leaders, basically. Filled it, we went and done this with her, and it was a wonderful event, and I hope that we get to go back next year. I hope this becomes an annual event. We get to go back next year. Even though I didn't get a big hog, I enjoyed my trip to Alabama and my first experience hog hunting. And next time I go, I'm going to take me a bigger knife because I had a small knife, and I think I'll need a bigger knife like some of the other girls have. So that was my experience with our trip to Alabama.
We had a blast. It definitely put a different twist on what we're used to doing every weekend. It's usually kind of slow going.
This morning through the swamp, as that usually is, falling in the
Yeah.
and swimming is bad.
And I didn't get to get Melissa trying to get out of the quicksand. I couldn't. I forgot it.
My crotch, I might as well say it, but it was I was sinking deeper. I finally got out of it.
I'm just glad that y'all are able to go, because not every time you go, you're not guaranteed to.
Yeah.
We're glad we can get everybody home.
And we had so much fun just riding in the mud, going 4-wheeling. That was as much fun too.
And we're the type of ladies, that's what we're about. We just want to get out there and do it.
Have
we
fun.
don't want anybody to treat us like we're like some kind of little queen or that we shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
We want to get our hands dirty. We want to be able to do it. It's all about being able just to pass this along to our kids and bring our kids up in it, because if we're not going to, it's going to die out. And I'm afraid that before long we're going to have to learn, we're going to have to eat off the land the way things is looking. So we really appreciate you guys.
We're glad we could get everybody their first hog.
Great.
One of the belts.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
They're eating crawfish here. They've had a crawfish boil for us. And boy, they're digging in. Having crawfish, fresh crawfish. Fixed 106 pounds of crawfish with potatoes and corn. And they got another batch going, so we're going to eat crawfish tonight.
I can't leave without thanking the guys that took us on the hog hunt this weekend. It was just absolutely amazing. And, not just the guys, their whole families were there. Their wives were there. They were supporting us. They actually go out and do these hog hunts with their, their fellas and stuff. So just to get to see them, being a part of this community was just amazing. We did the hog hunt and we came back, and their families, their kids, their dads, their wives, their significant others was just all there greeting us with a big, huge crawfish boil. And I mean, we just had a great evening just getting to interact with them and, see what their lifestyle was about. They helped us helped us get all of our hogs, ready to transport back to Kentucky. And, you Alabama people are just amazing, and your hospitality for the weekend was just, I don't think we could have got any better. So I just really want to say thank you for the experience.